Yeah, we do want to welcome everybody that is tuned in on our Iowa Harness Racing stream. Glad to have you. We get set to get going here with 12 races today, 12 races tomorrow. And if you take a look at the current Watch Your Pick 10 contest, Jackie Culp with 27, tied with Lonnie Strong. 26, Norma Alpers and Richard Bates with 26. Also, Margaret Vlasman with 26, and then Earl McKay with 25, tied with Kenneth Vlasman with 25. Jerry Hamilton locked in there at 24, along with Wayne Morrison with 24 and Mike Telfer with 24. Darrell Ludwig with 22. Carol Paris with 22. Beth Strong with 21. Don Bobinette with 21. Doug Nicholson with 21. Peg Bates with 20. Linda Paris with 20, Renee Telfer with 20, Meredith Lee with 19, and David Polkowski with 19. So that is inside your front program. That is your current Pick 10 standings coming into today. Good luck with your picks. Got to be turned in before the gate closes on race number 1. So 8 minutes till post. Start bringing those horses to the track for race number 1. Race number 1 going to be Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 5 outings with 1 win and 3/3. The last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 2, Moon Kid Photo, owned by Penny Lindell, Cherokee, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, Chad Svensson driving. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1/3. Last race here at Watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Bobby, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 5 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 4, Spirit of an Outlaw, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 4 outings, 2 wins, and 2 seconds has been on the board with 2 wins, 2 seconds. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win, 204 and 3/5. Horse number 5, Brother Buddy, owned by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 4 outings with 2 wins and 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd by a nose, 202. And horse number 6, Papa Top for Jason, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer drives. 3 outings with 1/3. Last race at Watch Here was 5th. That's your field of 6. Iowa registered, 2 years of age. Colt and Gelding division going for $7,000 purse. Once again, make sure you do have head numbers on. All head numbers need to be on, and for performance workout and also race, make sure you do have head numbers on when you come to the track. All drivers, trainers, everybody on the backside, please make sure you do have those head numbers on when you come to the track for warm-ups and also for race. Bring those horses on for race number 1. Rocky Mountain Luau, Moon Kid Photo, Bobby, Spirit of an Outlaw, Brother Buddy, Papa Top for Jason. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. Also, after the races, race fans, I do invite you over to the fish fry. Hopefully you brought something to share. Also, cold drinks and your chairs. Stop over after the races down on the west end for the fish fry. Like we said, 12 today, 12 tomorrow, equal numbers, 66 horses, I think, on today, or 67 today, 66 tomorrow. So it's equal numbers at 12 races both days. 2-year-olds today, 3-year-olds tomorrow. And we want to thank Owen Julia. Shout out to him, known as Papa, Team Miller captain from the Iowa Horseman family. Get well soon. Owen Julius, and Owen actually started his. Horseman, parade your horses. Starting gate, make its way to the backside. We get set to go on our 12-race journey. Rocky Mountain Luau, Moon Kid Photo, Bobby, Spirit of an Outlaw, Brother Buddy, and Papa Top for Jason. Field of 6, 2-year-old pacing, colts, and geldings. So once again, racing action tomorrow. 12 races on our program with 3-year-olds for Iowa Registered Racing. And then we'll head over on Thursday to the Great Jones County Fair, Monticello, Iowa, 11 a.m. post time at Monticello. And then down to the Clark County Fair on Sunday in Cahokia, Missouri, 12:30 post time at Cahokia. And race number 1, post break, going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Get an up-close personal look at each and every one of these 4-legged athletes as they make their way down. Horse number 1, Rocky Mountain Luau with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Moon Kid Photo with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3 will be Bobby with Will Rowland. Number 4, Spirit of an Outlaw with Corey Larson. Horse number 5, Brother Buddy with Gary Lyles. And the 6, Papa Top for Jason with Jason Telfer. Field of 6, 2-year-old pacing, colts and geldings. Oh, Rocky Mountain Luau, Moon Kid Photo, Bobby, Spirit of an Outlaw, and Brother Buddy will all race off that starting gate. Set up over on the back side at the quarter pole. And Papa Top for Jason will come out of that back tier, can score anywhere out of that back tier with only a field of 6. And starter is called for a field of 6. 2-year-old pacing, colts and geldings. Gators roll it.
Last week when you had that group of different people, they didn't have barbecue sauce, they didn't have mayonnaise. That chicken was good, but it's hard.
Yeah, and hopefully you got that pick 10 turned in before this gate arms close. We want to thank our West End draw gate keepers over there getting the gate swung shut as we get set to go with race number 1 on our 12-race program. Right about 81, 82 degrees with a breeze out of the west. As they round the VAR turn, make their way down for the start of race number 1. 2-year-old pacing, colts and gelding, Iowa registered, picking up speed. And here we go off and pace out. It's the 2-horse Moon Kid Photo getting out on top off stride. Here's Moon Kid Photo. And now getting out on top, it's Rocky Mountain Luau. You've got a battle for second. Battle for that second spot. It is Papa Top for Jason up in that 2 position. Racing third is Bobby. Racing fourth is Spirit of an Outlaw. In 5th is Brother Buddy. And after the early break and trailing the field is Moon Kid Photo. As they go to the quarter pole, it is Rocky Mountain Luau. 31 seconds, 31. And Spirit of an Outlaw on the move to the outside. Spirit of an Outlaw up to battle. And over to take over third now, second now. Going to clear on the front end. Out on the point, showing the way. It's Spirit of an Outlaw. Racing second is Rocky Mountain Luau. Racing in that third position is Papa Top for Jason. In that fourth position is Bobby. Now Moon Kid Photo to the outside, up to take over fifth, now fourth, now third, now second, and on the move. 101 and 3/5, 101 and 3. So 30 and 3/5 on that split. Quick tempo for your 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Out on the front end, it is Spirit of an Outlaw. Spirit of an Outlaw out on top, showing the way. Moon Kid Photo still parked to the outside as they head to the 3/4 pole. It is Spirit of an Outlaw. Moon Kid Photo to the outside, and Rocky Mountain Luau sits right there in that 3 position. 132 and 2/5, 132 and 2. It's Moon Kid Photo to the far outside. Spirit of an Outlaw down to the inside. And Rocky Mountain Luau now Brother Buddy also looking for racing room. Gonna have to go 3 over as they round the far turn. Out on the front end is Moon Kid Photo. You've got him 3 over for second, third, and fourth as they come to the wire on a late surge. It is Brother Buddy to the far outside. Brother Buddy picking up the win. Moon Kid Photo second, Rocky Mountain Luau third, and fourth, Spirit of an Outlaw. 204 for the mile for Brother Buddy. A quarter and 31 seconds, the half, and 101 and 3, 3/4 and 132 and 2. The mile 204 for Brother Buddy. Brother Buddy, that will make its third lifetime win in 5 attempts. Brother Buddy is in over my head out of a Real Artist mare, breeder of the late Paul Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. And Brother Buddy, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa, 204. That'll be a new lifetime mark. Better than a 208 and 3 at Humboldt, 204 for Brother Buddy. Official results for race number 1. Number 1, Rocky Mountain Luau third. Moon Kid Photo was second. Horse number 3, Bobby 6. Horse number 4, Spirit of an Outlaw 4. Number 5, Brother Buddy, your winner. And horse number 6, Papa Top for Jason 5th. Top down, 3, 2, 6, 4, 1, 5 on the bottom. Oh, Brother Buddy picking up a new lifetime best, 204 for Brother Buddy, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, bred by Paul Lyles, the late Paul Lyles. Brother Buddy. And up next going to be race number 2. It'll be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Working on 18. Owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 5 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race at Watch here was a win in a dead heat. Horse number 2, SV Tom's Kid, owned by J. Ludwig Grinnell, S. Ludwig Cedar Falls, W. Ludwig Waterloo, T. Ludwig Waterloo. Trained and driven by Jason Ludwig. 1 start, finishing 3rd back on July the 7th. Horse number 3, DP Freedom's Chrome, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains, James Gould drives. 3 outings with 3 wins, is perfect in all 3 starts. Last race here at Watch here, picked up a win, 2:13 and 1/5. Horse number 4, Drivers Ed Fred, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 4 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds. Last race to Watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. And we do want to thank Shane Nicholson on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Shane, known as Rooster. Excellent job on the bugle. Horseman, parade your horses for race 2. Parade your horses for the 2nd. Working on 18, SV Tom's Kid, DP Freedom's Chrome, and Drivers Ed Fred. Field of 4, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. Yeah, post parade for race number 2. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Working on 18 with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, SV Tom's Kid with Jason Ludwig. Horse number 3, DP Freedom's Chrome with James Gould. Horse number 4, Drivers Ed Fred with Will Rowland. Working on 18, been to the winner's circle twice. SV Tom's Kid with 1 start, finishing 3rd. Horse number 3, DP Freedom's Chrome, out 3 times, been perfect in all 3 starts. Has a lifetime mark in a qualifier 207 and 2 best. And Drivers Ed Fred, been out 4 times with 1 win, 2 seconds. Was 2nd here last week. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Yeah, starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Field of 4. Working on 18, SB Tom's Kid, DP Freedom's Chrome, and a driver's Ed Fred. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 2. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings picking up speed, and here we go. Van trotting. You've got him 4 over down into turn 1. It's the 2-horse SV Tom's Kid, and down to the inside working on 18. Working on 18 up to take over that top position. Now dropping in that 2 pocket is SV Tom's Kid. SV Tom's Kid racing second. Racing in third is DP Freedom's Chrome. And fourth, driver's Ed Fred. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time. Look at the crop duster in the background. And down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top showing the way. It's working on 18. Chad Spencer in command with working on 18. The Lucas Hall colt out on top. 34 1/5, 34 1. Out on top showing the way. It is working on 18. Sitting right there in that second spot. The Tom Ridge Colt, SV Tom's Kid. SV Tom's Kid races right there in that second spot. Racing third is DP Freedom's Chrome. For you almost free Colt. Racing in that third position. And fourth driver's Ed Fred, the Airman Batten. All right there. 5.5 lengths cover the field. Down to the complete the first half of the mile on the front end, showing the way, working on 18. And first over, first up, it is DP Freedom's Chrome. 108 3/5, 108 3. Out on the front end, it's working on 18. Working on 18 out on the top. Racing second is DP Freedom's Chrome, trying to stay perfect. And 4 starts, has 3 starts, 3 wins. Up to battle, you've got a horse race off a 2 down the backside. Off stride is SV Tom's Kid. Down the backside, now driver's Ed Fred also on the move to the outside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, out on top, it's DP Freedom's Chrome with James Gould in command. Taking it to the 3/4 pole. 141, 141. Out on top, DP Freedom's Chrome. Racing second, you've got a horse race. It is driver's Ed Fred to the outside, to the inside. It is working on 18 as they round the far turn. Working on 18, trying to move up now. Going to take another gander, try to get back what you give up. As they turn for home, it's all DP Freedom's Chrome out on top, working on 18 second. And third will be driver's Ed Fred. Picking up the win, DP Freedom's Chrome. 2:11 4/5, 2:11 4 for the mile, and taking fourth, SV Tom's Kid. So DP Freedom's Chrome picking up the win, staying perfect. 4 starts, 4 wins, 2:11 4/5 for DP Freedom's Chrome. For you almost free out of Ken Workington Mare. Breeder David Perry Bontrager, Seymour, Iowa. Went the quarter in 34 1, the half in 108 3, 3/4 in 141. The mile 2:11 4/5 for DP Freedom's Chrome. Owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould doing the driving. 4 starts, 4 wins, staying perfect in race number 2. And official results for race 2. Number 1 working on 18 second. Horse number 2, SV Tom's Kid, 4th. Horse number 3, DP Freedom's Chrome, your winner. And horse number 4, driver's Ed Fred, was 3rd. Top down, 2, 4, 1, 3 on the bottom. 2:11 4/5 for DP Freedom's Chrome. Yep, picking up the win. It is DP Freedom's Chrome. Trained by Elvin Zimmerman, driven by James Gould. 4 starts, 4 wins. Perfect in 2023 for DP Freedom's Chrome. Also, if you are out warming up, you see a shoe. There is somebody has lost a shoe out on the racing surface. Once again, if there is a shoe that's found, been a shoe that's been thrown, Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives, 2 outings with 2 seconds. Last race here at Watch Here was second. Horse number 2, Pee Wee Sparks, owned by Bernard Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains, Chad Svensson drives. 3 outings with 1 win, 1 second. Last race to Watch Here was second. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telford drives. 3 outings with 2 thirds. Last race to Watch Here was third. Horse number 4, Mark Drain, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 5 outings with 1 win, 1 second, and 2 thirds. Last race to Watch Here was third. And horse number 5, Mark Fox, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings with 2 wins and 2 seconds. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win and a new lifetime mark, 206 3/5. This is your 2-year-old Pacing Filly Division, Iowa registered, $7,000 purse on the line. All right, looks like the shoe has been found. The water truck driver found the shoe. The shoe has been found. Found that Nike laying over there on the backstretch. Pick the Nike up. Return to sender. Yeah, we do want to thank Dick Bates, Bloomfield, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 3. Thank you, Dick. Dick Bates on the bugle. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 3. Field of 5, 2-year-old pacing fillies. Yep, post parade for race number 3, 2-year-old pacing fillies. Horse number 1, Believe in Legends with Will Rollett. Horse number 2, Pee Wee Sparks with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away with Jason Telfer. Horse number 4, Marked Rain with Corey Larson. And horse number 5, Marked Fox with Dwayne Rollett. Field of 5. 2-year-old pacing fillies, the girls. All 5 will race off the starting gate. Believe in Legends, a bit of a legend. An Ohio sired Believe in Legends. Pee Wee Sparks, a Wind Me Up, a Minnesota stallion. Pacing My Heart Away, a Racing Hill, also out of the state of Ohio. Marked Rain, Mark Card. Stood right here in Iowa, and Marked Fox also was standing here in Iowa. Iowa registered. That means that the mare had to be conceived and foaled in the state of Iowa, inspected by the Department of Agriculture, can be bred to any stallion to be Iowa registered. You'll see coming up in Iowa sired. That has to be an Iowa stallion standing in the state of Iowa. Also, baby born in the state of Iowa with the mare in the program. So that is how the Iowa registered and Iowa sired separates out. And we'll have those sired races coming up over at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa, Iowa. And that will be coming up on July the 30th. All 5 racing off the starting gate as they round the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race 3. Picking up speed. Freshman. Pacing Girls. And here we go, off stride. It is the number 3 horse, pacing my heart away off stride. Getting out on top, showing the way, it is Mark Drain. Mark Fox to the far outside, I'm believing Legends off stride. Getting out on top, showing the way, it is Mark Drain. Mark Drain, and now Mark Fox taking a look to the outside. You've got a horse race off and 2 down the backside. Mark Fox now at the top. Mark Fox clears on the front end. Racing second is Mark Drain. Racing in that third position is Pee Wee Sparks. Pee Wee Sparks races third. In fourth after the early break is Pacing My Heart Away. 31 and 3 best, 31 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Dwayne Rowland in command with Mark Fox. Mark Fox, Mark Drain, 1-2. Those are the Mark Card girls. 1-2, racing third. It is Pacing My Heart Away, the Racing Hillbilly. As they round the far turn, make their way down to plate the first half of the mile out on the front end. Showing the way, it is Mark Fox with Dwayne Rowland still in command. Bringing them to the half. It's Mark Fox. 104 to the half. Mark Drain races second and third. Pace is Pee Wee Sparks. Racing fourth after the early break is Pacing My Heart Away, and racing fifth is Believin' Legends. Off and 2 down the backside for the last time. It is Mark Fox now starting to maybe try to open up a little bit, but here comes Pee Wee Sparks. Pee Wee Sparks first over, first up as they head to the 3/4 pole. At the 3/4 pole, it's still Mark Fox, but Pee Wee Sparks to the outside. 135 and 3 miss, 135 and 3. You've got a horse race for the top. It's Pee Wee Sparks to the outside. Mark Fox down to the inside. Mark Drain races third and fourth is Pacing My Heart Away, and trailing the field is Believin' Legends. As they round the far turn, it's Pee Wee Sparks to the outside. Pee Wee Sparks, Mark Fox, you've got a horse race. Mark Fox now digs in. It's Mark Fox with Dwayne Rowland picking up the win. In second will be Pee Wee Sparks. Third, Mark Drain. Fourth, Pacing My Heart Away. And fifth will be Believin' Legends. 2:07 and 1/5. 2:07 and 1 for the mile. And late breaking news, race fans. Dwayne Rowland was on 799. This makes 800th driving career win for Dwayne Rowland. 800. Mark Fox getting the 800th driving win for Dwayne Rowland. Quarter and 31 and 3. The half and 104. 3/4 and 135 and 3. The mile 2:07 and 1/5. Mark Fox is owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives 6 outings, or making 7 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds for the marked card filly out of a Yankee Skyscraper mare. Official results for the third. Horse number 1, Believin' Legends, was 5th. Pee Wee Sparks was 2nd. Horse number 3, Pacing My Heart Away, was 4th. Horse number 4, Mark Drain, was 3rd. And horse number 5, Mark Fox, your winner. Top down, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1 on the bottom. And going to be making the way to the winner's circle, Dwayne Rowland, 800 career driving win. Up next, going to be race number 4. It'll be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. Full field, all 7 of them. Horse number 1, DP Annie's Girl by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 5 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win, 209 4/5, new lifetime mark. Horse number 2, American Cross, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 second, 2/3. Last race to Watch Here was second. Horse number 3, Amagana Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains. Carrie Sturt's doing the driving. 5 outings with 1 second, 1/3. Last race here at Watch Here was 3rd, place second. Horse number 4, Always Voodoo Magic, owned by Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, Ottoson, Iowa. Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Trained and driven by Brandon Jensen. 2 outings, finishing second in both outings. Horse number 5, Mary Sophia, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Jim Reese trains and drives. 3 outings, 1 second, 1/3. Last race here at Watch Here was 4th, 2:15. Horse number 6, Twitter PubliPro, owned by Wilden McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains. Chad Svensson drives. 2 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race here at Watch Here was second. And horse number 7, Frosty Hill, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland drives. 4 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to Watch Here was 4th, place 3rd. That is your field of 7, full field of 2-year-old trotting girls. And we do want to thank Kim Larson, Canton, South Dakota, on the bugle for the call of race 4. Thank you, Kim. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 4. Parade your horses for race 4. DP Annie's Girl, American Cross, Amagana Going Spy, Always Voodoo Magic, Mary Sophia, Twitter PubliPro, and Frosty Hill. Full field of 7 girls. 2-year-old trotting fillies. At post parade for race 4, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Horse number 1, DP Annie's Girl with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, American Cross with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 3, I'm gonna go live as they get ready to head to the gate. Field of 7. So late scratch on the 3.
I don't want any drivers getting hurt, so I want that horse off the track.
3-horse scratch. And we do have a late scratch in the 4th. Number 3 horse, Amagana Going Spy, is going to be a scratch lame. Number 3 horse, late scratch, being scratch lame.
Hey, Curtis, you probably need to look at this horse because this horse is lame.
And number 3 horse will be a vet scratch lame. Lame on the number 3 horse. Amagana Going Spy. Starter is going to call for the field of 6 now. So they will only score 4 on the gate with 2 trailers. Twitter Patter Pro out of that back tier, along with Frosty Hill out of the back tier. DP Annie's Girl, American Cross, Always Voodoo Magic, and Mary Sophia will race off of the starting gate. At starter, Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6. 4 on the gate with 2 trailers due to the scratch. As they work past the draw gate, around the far turn. Get ready to go with race number 4 on our 12 race program. Picking up speed, and here we go. Off stride is the Vibe of Mary Sophia. Getting out on top, it is DP Annie's Girl racing second. You've got a horse race 3 over for second. DP Annie's Girl out on top, racing second. It is Chad Svensson with Twitter Patter Pro. Twitter Patter Pro races second. In third, American Cross. Racing fourth is Frosty Hill. In fifth is Always Voodoo Magic. And in sixth, off stride once again is Mary Sophia. Down the backside is DP Annie's Girl out on top. Taking under the quarter pole, racing second is Twitter Patter Pro. As they head to the quarter pole, it is DP Annie's Girl. 32 and 3, Miss 32 and 3. It's DP Annie's Girl out on top. Racing second is Twitter Patter Pro. In third, American Cross. In that fourth position is Frosty Hill. Racing fifth is Always Voodoo Magic. And trailing the field is Mary Sophia. As around the bar turn, make the way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It is DP Annie's Girl. DP Annie's Girl out on top. Racing second, it is Twitter Patter Pro. Now, Frosty Hill up to battle American Cross. You've got some moving and shaking for third, fourth, and fifth. 104 and 4, Miss 104 and 4. And out on top, showing the way. Off stride is Frosty Hill. Frosty Hill off stride. Out on top, showing the way, it's DP Annie's Girl. Racing second is Twitter Patter Pro. Racing third, American Cross. In that fourth position is Always Voodoo Magic. In fifth, Frosty Hill back on the trot. And racing sixth is Mary Sophia. At the three-quarter pole, it's DP Annie's Girl. 137, 137. DP Annie's Girl out on top. You've got a horse race for second. It's Twitter Patter Pro and American Cross. And Always Voodoo Magic. Always Voodoo Magic races fourth. And down to the outside, it is American Cross up to take over second. And to the inside is Twitter Patter Pro in third. As they turn for home out on top. Off stride is Twitter Patter Pro. It's all DP Annie's Girl picking up the win. Second, American Cross. Third, Always Voodoo Magic. Fourth, back on the trot is Twitter Patter Pro in fourth. Fifth, we'll go to Frosty Hill. And sixth, we'll go to Mary Sophia. 209 the mile for DP Annie's Girl. That'll be a new lifetime best, better than a 209 and 4 from last week. 209 for DP Annie's Girl. So quarter and 32 and 3, the half and 104 and 4, three quarters and 137. The mile 209 for DP Annie's Girl. Owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. That makes 3 wins in a row. In 6 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3 for DP Annie's Girl. Is a all-in Ted out of a striking Sabra mare. And breeder is David Perry Bontrager. And this is a full sister to the familiar DP Rocket. Fish results for race 4. Horse number 1, DP Annie's Girl, your winner. Horse number 2, American Cross, second. Horse number 3, Amagana going scratch. Horse number 4, Always Voodoo Magic, third. Horse number 5, Mary Sophia, sixth. Horse number 6, Twitter Patter Pro, fourth. And horse number 7, Frosty Hill, fifth. Top down, 1, 2, scratch, 3, 6, 4, 5 on the bottom. Hit the driving win, Adam Doogie Hauser picking up the win with DP Annie's Girl. Look at that, Fred Wagner getting a selfie out there. You know the world's changing when Fred Wagner gets a selfie. Congratulations to the connection. Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 6 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3 for DP Annie's Girl. 209 be a new lifetime best. Better than a 209 and 4. Also, a reminder, race fans, if you're not able to make it out to any of our Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association races, you can check us out on all of our stake races that are Iowa registered or Iowa sired are on our YouTube stream. You can find that on our Facebook page. Friend us on Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association on Facebook. Also, all of our results and photos are posted there. And any of our overnight type stuff, is anything $1,000. And also some of our county fair stuff will be on our Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association Facebook live stream. So once again, if you are not able to make it out, you can tune in and check it out on our YouTube stream. We get ready to move on to the 5th in our 12 race program. This is going to be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. This is going to be your colt and gelding division. Horse number 1, Tall, Dark, Be Fancy, owned by Ken Stoffer. Withy, Wisconsin, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 1 start, finishing 2nd at Cannon Falls on the 4th of July. Horse number 2, Gandalf, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains, Dwayne Rowland drives. 3 outings with 1 win, 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, Boom Boom Bullseye, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 4 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Last race here at Watch Here, picked up a win by a nose in 2:02, a new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Speak to the Stars, owned leased to Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer doing the driving. 3 outings. Last race to watch here was 5th. And horse number 5, JJ Freight, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 3 outings with 1 win. That win coming back on June the 14th at Eldon. Last race here at Watch Here was 4th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. Yeah, we do want to thank Jackson Rowland, Sioux Center, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race number 5. Thank you, Jackson. Excellent job. He climbed all the way up here just to blow the bugle. Horseman, parade your horses for race 5. Race number 5 on our 12 race program. Starting gate, making its way to the backside, Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association. You can also check us out at iowaharnessracing.com on our website, and also friend us on Facebook. Also, do want to give a shout out to our producer and cameraman, Johnny Miller. Bushnell, Illinois. Along with her wife, Chrissy. She's got his back. Post break for race number 5. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field 5, 2-year-old pacing colts and gilt eggs. Horse number 1, Tall Dark, Be Fancy. Coming down out of Minnesota, has one start up at Cannonballs. Adam Hauser doing the driving. Number 2, Gandalf with Dwayne Rowland. Finishing second here last week. Number 3, Boom Boom Bullseye with Corey Larson. Picking up a win, 202. Horse number 4, Speak to the Stars with Heidi Sainer. Was 5th here last outing. And the 5, JJ Freight with Will Rowland with a 4th last week. We get set to go field of 5. Iowa registered 2 years of age. On the pace, Colt and Gelding Division. The boys. That starter, Lisa Peters, picking up a field of 5 for race 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gelding Division. The boys. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 5 on our 12 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go up and pace it. It is a battle for the top. It's the 2 Gandalf and Boom Boom Bullseye. Boom Boom Bullseye and Gandalf. Gandalf out on top, showing the way. Gandalf, the always a virgin. Roan Colt out on the point, showing the way. Racing second is Boom Boom Bullseye. Racing third, Tall Dark, Be Fancy. Racing in that 4th position is Speak to the Stars. And in 5th is JJ Frey. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, out on the front end, showing the way. It's Gandalf with Dwayne Rowland. 31 seconds, 31, your opening quarter. Out on top, it's Gandalf. Racing second, Boom Boom Bullseye. Racing in that 3rd position is Tall Dark, Be Fancy. And in the 4th is Speak to the Stars. And 5th is JJ Frey. As around the far turn, make the way down to complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, it's Gandalf. The Roan Colt is always a virgin. Out on the front end, showing the way as they come to the half. It is Gandalf with Dwayne Rowland in command. 103 and 3/5, 103 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it's Gandalf. Racing second, Boom Boom Bullseye. In 3rd is Tall Dark, Be Fancy. The Fancy Schmancy Colt. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way, it is Gandalf. Gandalf starting to pick up the pace. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Also, Boom Boom Bullseye hanging right there. 134 and 4/5, 134 and 4. You've got to battle up on the front end. Boom Boom Bullseye to the far outside. To the inside is Gandalf. Boom Boom Bullseye now clears on the front end. Boom Boom Bullseye out on the front, showing the way. Racing second is Gandalf. In 3rd is Tall Dark, Be Fancy. As they come to the wire, it is Boom Boom Bullseye picking up the win with Corey Larson. 2nd, Gandalf. 3rd, Tall Dark, Be Fancy. 4th, JJ Freight. And 5th, we'll go to Speak to the Stars. 2:05 and 1/5 205 and 1 for the mile for Boom Boom Bullseye. Boom Boom Bullseye, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. That'll make 5 outings with 3 wins, 2 seconds. The Western Trademark, out of that familiar General Indeed mare. You remember her racing here in Iowa and Minnesota. Boom, boom, shaboom. Baby, picking up the win, 205 and 1/5. Has a lifetime mark at 202 for Boom Boom Bullseye. That making the way back to the winner's circle going to be Boom Boom Bullseye with Corey Larson. I'll try to keep from cutting you off to this week. Yeah, picking up the win. Boom Boom Bullseye, owned by Corey and Katie Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Trained and driven by Corey Larson. 5 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 205 and 1/5 for Boom Boom Bullseye. Official results for the 5th. Horse number 1, Tall Dark Be Fancy, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Gandalf, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Boom Boom Bullseye, your winner. Horse number 4, Speak to the Stars, was 5th. And horse number 5, JJ Freight, was 4th. Top down, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, the half 103 and 3. 3/4 134 and 4. The mile 205 and 1/5 for Boom Boom Bullseye. All right, and the 11th race, turn to the 11th race. We got a late scratch in the 11th. Late scratch in the 11th. The number 2, Ladies Moneymaker, will be a scratch sick. Number 2, Ladies Moneymaker, scratch sick in the 11th race. Number 2 horse, late scratch, Ladies Moneymaker. Up next, going to be race number 6. Going to be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 4 outings. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 2, Mr. Royalty Dash, owned by Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Al Jones trains, Will Rowland drives. 3 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race here at Watch here was third. Horse number 3, Last Braggart, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains, James Gould drives. 3 outings, 2 wins, 1 second. Last race here at Watch here picked up a win and a dead heat, 209. And horse number 4, Cadillac Luke, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telford drives. 3 outings with 1/3. Last race to Watch here was third. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding division. And we do want to thank Lane Mira, Tumble, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 6. Thank you, Lane. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 6. This will get us halfway through our program. Race 6 on our 12-race program. Glad to have you tuned in out there on our YouTube stream, live harness racing from right here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds in Watch Your, Iowa. 84 degrees with a breeze out of the north-northwest at 11 miles an hour, making it feel like 85. 47% humidity. A field of 4. At post break for race 6. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field 4, 2-year-olds on the trot. Colton Gilding division. Horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Mr. Royalty Dash with Will Rowlett. Horse number 3, Last the Braggart with James Gould. And the 4, Cadillac Luke with Jason Telfer. A couple of braggarts out there. A Mr. Website, or Mr. Webb, and Lucas Hall. 2-year-old trotting colts and Gildings. And starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 4. Mr. Royalty Dash, quick to the gate. Field of 4, 2-year-olds on the trot. Colton Gilding division. Lone Pine Dream, Mr. Royalty Dash, Last the Braggart, and a Cadillac Luke. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 6. 2-year-old colts and Gildings on the trot, picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. It is Last the Braggart. Last the Braggart down to the inside is Mr. Royalty Dash. Mr. Royalty Dash getting out on top, showing the way. The Mr. Webb Stallion out on top, showing the way. Off stride is Lone Pine Dream. Out on top, showing the way. It is Mr. Royalty Dash. Racing second is Last the Braggart. Racing in that third position is Cadillac Luke, and fourth, not settling, is Lone Pine Dream. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. 32 and 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. Racing second is Last the Braggart. Last the Braggart right there in second. Racing third is Cadillac Luke. And trailing the field is Lone Pine Dream. As they round the bar turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. Mr. Royalty Dash out on top, showing the way. As they come to the half, out on top, showing the way, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. Now, thinking about tipping out, but sitting right there in the 2 pocket is Last the Braggart. 104 and 4/5, 104 and 4. Out on top, showing the way, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. In second is Last the Braggart. Mr. Royalty Dash still out on top. Last the Braggart right there getting the trip. Off stride once again is Lone Pine Dream. Out on top as they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. As they head to the 3/4 pole, Mr. Royalty Dash out on top, taking them to the 3/4 pole. 136 and 1/5, 136 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Mr. Royalty Dash. And Last the Braggart, does he have anything left in the tank? Racing second. Racing third is Cadillac Luke. And fourth is Lone Pine Dream, trails the field. As they come to the wire, it's all Mr. Royalty Dash, Mr. Webb, Sired Stallion, picking up the win. Mr. Royalty Dash, second, Last the Braggart. Third, Cadillac Luke. Off stride once again, Lone Pine Dream. 207 for Mr. Royalty Dash. Mr. Royalty Dash, owned by Alan Jones, trained by Al Jones, driven by Will Rowlett. First lifetime win, 207 for Mr. Royalty Dash. Yeah, picking up the win, Mr. Royalty Dash, owned by Al Jones. Florence, Iowa. Al Jones training. Will Rowland getting the drive and win. First lifetime win for Mr. Royalty Dash. Official results for the 6. Horse number 1, Lone Pine Dream, 4th. Horse number 2, Mr. Royalty Dash, your winner. Horse number 3, Last to Braggart, 2nd. And horse number 4, Cadillac Luke, 3rd. Top down, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. 207 the mile for Mr. Royalty Dash. Up next, race number 7. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, field of 4. This is the filly division. Dorothy's Angel, number 1 horse, owned by Rob Anderson, been a Colorado, trained by Rob Anderson, driven by Rob Anderson. 4 outings with 2 wins. Last race here at Watch Here was a win in 207. Horse number 2, Trimbletown, owned by Tessa Perrin, Lebanon, Ohio. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 2 starts, 2 wins. And last picked up a win here at Watch Here, and new lifetime best, 205 and 1/5. Horse number 3, Finchway Prosperity, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained, driven by Dwayne Rowland. 4 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. Last raced here at Watch Here, picked up a win, 204 and 2/5. And horse number 4, Rolling in the Sand, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer drives. 3 outings with 1 win. Last race to Watch Here was 4th. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. And we do want to thank Douglas Bobinette on the bugle for the call of our 7th race of the afternoon. Thank you, Douglas. Horseman, parade your horses for the 7th, field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. Dorothy's Angel, Trimbletown, Finchway Prosperity, and Rolling in the Sand. Once again, we do want to thank everybody that's tuned in, watching on our live stream. A warm Sunday afternoon of harness racing here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. You see going down there on the front stretch, Big John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa, out doing a little warm-up action there. Heidi Sainer in this race with Rolling in the Sand. We'll be bringing you the live post-parade here coming up in just a couple minutes. Starting gate making its way to the backside, headed to the quarter pole to get set up as we get ready to go with race 7 on our 12-race program. Also a reminder, fish fry after the races, stop over, bring a covered dish to share, drinks, along with your lawn chairs. And look at there, we got a chipmunk or ground squirrel. Look out, little guy. You're going to have to get off the racing service. You get stomped on. He's going in a hurry. Went right over to the orange. Yep, going to go right down in the orange hole right there. Ground squirrel. We knew there was a lot of squirrels. We just found him. He's right over there. Yeah, post parade for race number 7. Like our ground squirrel, he's getting to the point to where he just wants to get the best seat over there. Thought he was headed to the beach over there inside the water feature. Post parade for race 7. Horse number 1, Dorothy's Angel with Rob Anderson. Horse number 2, Trembletown with Will Rollett. Horse number 3, Finchway Prosperity with Dwayne Rollett. And horse number 4, Rolling in the Sand with Heidi Sainer. Field 4, 2-year-old Pacing fillies. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4, 2-year-old Pacing fillies. The freshman girls. Gators roll it. Northeast Angel, Trembletown, Finchway Prosperity, and Rolling in the Sand. So we've got a marked card, a Western Terror, a Some Star Somewhere, and a Roll with Joe. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of our 7th race of the afternoon on our 12-race program, picking up speed. And here we go, up and pacing. It's the 3, Finchway Prosperity getting out on top, showing the way, racing. Second is Trembletown. In third, Rolling in the Sand, and fourth is Dorothy's Angel. Out on top, showing the way. It is Finchway Prosperity. Finchway Prosperity opens up by 4 down the backside. Now Trembletown working on closing the gap. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way, it is Finchway Prosperity. Racing second is Trembletown at the quarter. 31 and 2 best, 31 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It is Finchway Prosperity. Trembletown races second, and third is Rolling in the Sand, and fourth is Dorothy's Angel. All right there. F4.5 cover the field. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. On the front end is Finchway Prosperity with Dwayne Rolling in command. Racing second is Will Rolling with Trembletown. Now, Dorothy's Angel first over, first up to take over third now, goes after second. 103 and 3 fifths, 103 and 3. And they bring it to the back half. Out on top, it's Finchway Prosperity showing the way. Racing second is a battle with Trembletown and Dorothy's Angel. Dorothy's Angel takes a gander to the outside. Now also Rolling in the Sand, going to tip out down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top is Finchway Prosperity, digs in, takes them to the 3/4 pole. Rolling in the Sand to the far outside. 133 and 1 fifth, 133 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it is Finchway Prosperity. Racing second is Rolling in the Sand, and third Trembletown, and fourth is Dorothy's Angel. As around the far turn, out on top, showing the way, it's Finchway Prosperity. Rolling in the Sand, and Trembletown, the race is on for second, but it's all Finchway Prosperity. Picking up the win with Dwayne Rolling, 8:01 for him. Second, going to Rolling in the Sand. Third, Trembletown. And fourth, Dorothy's Angel. 204 flat for the mile for Finchway Prosperity. That'll be a new lifetime best, better than a 204 and 2. 204 for Finchway Prosperity. The Some Star Somewhere out of a Western Ideal mare breeder Lauren Dale Yoder. Owner Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 5 starts, 4 wins, 1 second for Finchway Prosperity. Finchway Prosperity picking up the win. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 1, Dorothy's Angel, was 4th. Horse number 2, Trembletown, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Finchway Prosperity, your winner. And horse number 4, Rolling in the Sand, was 2nd. Top down, 4, 3, 1, 2. Quarter and 31 and 2. The half and 103 and 3. 3/4 and 133 and 1. The mile, 204 for Finchway Prosperity. New lifetime mark for the Some Star Somewhere filly. Owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 801 driving win for Dwayne Rowland. Finchway Prosperity. That will make 2 in a row. Picked up a win here at Watch Here on 7-8. 204. New lifetime mark. Up next, race number 8, going to be your 2-year-olds on the trot, filly division, field of 6. One driver change, number 6. One Dak and Going Spy will be Kathy Raymond. Horse number 1, Orky Snorky Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains, Carrie Sturz doing the driving. 6 outings, 2 wins, 1 second. Coming off a win at Bloomfield. Horse number 2, a Dare Disa, owned by Brady Jensen, Penn, Washington, Pennsylvania. Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Trained and driven by Brandon Jensen. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Tuts on Top, owned by Ryan M. Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Trained and driven by Ryan Sherman. 6 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race here at Watch Here was second, placed 6th. Horse number 4, Baby Flash, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson. 5 outings, been perfect in all 5 starts. Does show a line on 7-11 at Running Aces. Made a break leaving. Still ends up picking up a win and a new lifetime mark, 203. Horse number 5, She's a Flash Photo, owned by Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains, Royal Roland drives. 3 outings with 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was second. And horse number 6, Swan Dakin Golden Spy, owned, trained, and driven by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. 6 outings with 2 thirds. Last race at Bloomfield was third. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot, filly division. Yeah, we do want to thank Joanne and Leo Orndef on the bugle for the call of the 8th race. Thank you, Joanne and Leo Orndef, Troy, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 8th. You get set to go. Field of 6, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And the number 1 horse back on the track after equipment adjustment. Orky Snorky Golden Spy back on the track. Post parade for the 8th going to be coming up. The number 1 getting an adjustment down there in the barn area. Orky Snorky Golden Spy ready to go now. A field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot. Filly division. And post break for the 8th race. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This is your 2-year-olds on the trot. Filly division. Field of 6. Horse number 1, Orky Snorky Golden Spy with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 2, Adair Disa with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 3, Toots on Top with Ryan Sherman. Horse number 4, Baby Flash with Chad Svensson. Horse number 5, She's a Flash Photo with Royal Roland. And the 6, Swan Dacker Golden Spy with Kathy Raymond. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot. Head starter Lisa Peters is called for a build of 6, 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Orky Snorky Golden Spy, Adair Disa. Toots on Top, Baby Flash, and She's a Flash Photo all off the gate. Swan Dack and Golden Spy out of that back tier. 2-year-old trotting fillies. Gates rolling. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 8. Picking up speed, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And here we go, off and trotting. It's the 3, Toots on Top, getting out on top, showing the way. Ryan Sherman with Toots on Top, out on top. Racing second is Royal Rolling with She's a Flash Photo. She's a Flash Photo off stride. Also off stride, Orky Snorky Golden Spy. Baby Flash up into second. Racing third is Adair Disa. Down the backside, Toots on Top. Toots on Top's on top with Ryan Sherman in command, taking her to the quarter pole. Out on top, Toots on Top, showing the way. 32 and 3, Fist, 32 and 3. Out on top, Toots on Top. Racing second is Baby Flash. Racing third, Adair Disa. In that 4th position, after the early break, is She's a Flash Photo, races 4th. In 5th is Orky Snorky Golden Spy, and 6, Swan Dack and Golden Spy. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, it is Toots on Top. She's on top, Toots on Top, Baby Flash races second and third at Disa. And in 4th is She's a Flash Photo, all right there for maybe 5 lengths, cover the top 4. 105 to the half. Out on top. Now Baby Flash tips out. You've got a horse race for the top. Toots on Top and a Baby Flash. Baby Flash now standing on the accelerator, taking over the top. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it's Baby Flash. Racing second, Toots on Top. Adair Disa races third, and 4th, She's a Flash Photo at the 3/4 pole. 136 and 2 fifths, 136 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it's Baby Flash. Racing second, puts on top in third, and Daredisa still parked to the outside. Now down to the inside, you've got about over that third spot. Yes, she's a flash photo. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. Yes, she's a flash photo looking for racing room down to the inside. Through the middle, it's Toots on top. It is Baby Flash picking up the win. Toots on top second. Third, she's a flash photo fourth at Daredisa. Fifth will be Orky Snorky going spot. 209 for the mile for Baby Flash.
Top down, 5-4-2, 1-3-6 on the bottom.
A quarter at 32 and 3, the half at 105, 3/4 and 136 and 2, the mile 209 for Baby Flash. And we do have a driver's ejection. Does not affect the winning horse. Does not affect the number 4 horse. Into the winner's circle, number 4, Baby Flash, owned by Rick Huppman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Iowa, Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Trained by Rick Huppman, driven by Chad Sminson. 6 starts, 6 wins, perfect in 2023. 209 the mile for Baby Flash. Did you say Shane Nicholson? Just call him Rooster. That's Rooster. He's a winner. All right. In race number 8, the driver's objection will not stand. Official results for the 8th. Horse number 1, Orky Snorky Going Spy, finishing 5th. Horse number 2, Adair Disa, was 4th. Horse number 3, Toots on Top, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Baby Flash, your winner. Horse number 5, She's a Flash Photo, 3rd. And horse number 6, Swan Dakin Going Spy, 6th. Top now. 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 3. A Dim Speedy Bones mare, breeder Dennis Bontrager, Wisconsin. All right, up next, race number 9, Iowa Register 2-year-olds on the pace. This will be a girl division. Field of 6. Horse number 1, Miss Fancy Face. Owned, trained, and driven by Frank Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri. 3 outings. Last raced. Watch year was 6th. Horse number 2, Kitten. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Colton Hauser doing the driving. 4 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Cherry Lollipop. Owned by Rick Kupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Kupman trains. Rob Anderson drives. 3 outings with 1 second. That second coming at Bloomfield on 7-11. Hallows Eve, owned by Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, or Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Trained and driven by Brandon Jensen. First lifetime start for this Easy Again filly. Horse number 5, Ditsy Litzy, owned by Robert Lems, Canton, South Dakota. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 3 starts with 1 second. Last race to watch here was 4th. And horse number 6, Tipsy Unicorn, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Kupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Kupman trains. Chad Svensson drives. Big news with Tipsy Unicorn coming off a win at Bloomfield, 206 and 4/5. First lifetime win for the Tipsy Unicorn. That is your field of 6 for race number 9. Filly Division. Race number 9, the 1, Miss Fancy Face, Frank Chitwood. Horse number 2, Kenton with Colton Hauser. Horse number 3, Cherry Lollipop, Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Hallows Eve with Brandon Jensen. Horse number 5, Ditsy Litzy with Adam Hauser. And the 6, Tipsy Unicorn with Chad Svensson. Field of 6, 2-year-old pacing fillies. All right, here we go with race number 9. Iowa registered, 2 years of age. Filly, pace. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and pacing. It's the 3, Cherry Lollipop. The Lollipop getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second, Kitten. Kitten races second. Racing third is Miss Fancy Face. In fourth is Tipsy Unicorn. In fifth, Ditzy Litzy. And off a 2 down the backside for the first time. It's Rob Anderson in command with Cherry Lollipop. That Cherry Lollipop out on top as they head to the quarter pole. It's Cherry Lollipop. Racing second is Kitten. Kitten races second with Colton Hauser. Taking him to the quarter. Out on top, it's Cherry Lollipop. 32 and 3 fifths, 32 and 3. Cherry Lollipop out on the front. Racing second, Kitten. Racing third is Miss Fancy Face. In fourth is Tipsy Unicorn. Ditzy Litzy races fifth, and 6 is Hallows Eve. As around the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's the Lollipop. It's a Cherry Lollipop. Out on the front, bringing them to the half. Now moving and shaking. Tipped out. It's the Tipsy Unicorn. Tipsy Unicorn on the move to the outside. 107 and 2 fifths, 107 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It's Cherry Lollipop. Tipsy Unicorn races second. Stablemates 1-2. Racing third, Ditzy Litzy up to battle. Colton Hauser with Kitten. Father-son duel right there for that third position. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. It's Cherry Lollipop. Tipsy Unicorn, Ditzy Litzy, and Kitten. Top 4 as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, Cherry Lollipop. 138 and 2 fifths, 138 and 2. Now the Tipsy Unicorn. Tipsy Unicorn. Taking over and around the far turn. It's the Tipsy Unicorn. It's Cherry Lollipop. Ditzy Litzy and Kitten. You've got a battle as they round the far turn. Down the stretch they come. The Tipsy Unicorn wanting to make it 2 in a row. Coming off the big Davis County Fair win. It is Tipsy Unicorn. Ditzy Litzy second. Kitten gets up for third. Fourth, Cherry Lollipop. Fifth, Miss Fancy Face, and 6, Hallows Eve. 210 and 1 fifth, 210 and 1 for the Tipsy Unicorn. 2 in a row for the Tipsy Unicorn. And the number 6, Tipsy Unicorn, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, the owners. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson. That'll make 5 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds for the Whack-A-Mole Hanover filly. Out of an Arts Escape mare. Breeder Joe and Kevin Kilbert, Iowa, the breeders of the Tipsy Unicorn. 210, 1 fifth, has a lifetime mark of 206 and 4 at Bloomfield. Yeah, official results for the ninth. Horse number one, Miss Fancy Face, was fifth. Horse number two, Kenton, was third. Horse number three, Cherry Lollipop, fourth. Horse number four, Hallows Eve, was sixth. Horse number five, Ditzy Litzy, was second. And horse number six, Tipsy Unicorn, your winner. Top down, 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 3. Half 107 and 2. 3/4 138 and 2. The mile 210 and 1/5 for Tipsy Unicorn. Up next, going to be race number 10. Do have a driver change on the 3. Special Pine will be Paul Hostetler. Paul Hostetler on the 3. Special Pine. Horse number 1, Miss Gets Her Way. Owned by Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Trained by Brandon Jensen, driven by Brandon. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race at what year was 3rd. Horse number 2, Chocolate Silk, owned by Wolfswinkel Pacers Incorporated, Rock Valley, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. First lifetime start for this braggart filly, Chocolate Silk. Horse number 3, Special Pine, trained and driven by Paul Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa. 2 outings. Last race to what year was 4th. Horse number 4, Recording Angel, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. 2 outings with 1 win. That win coming right here at Watcher. Horse number 5, Baton Last, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Nancy Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1/3. Last race at Watcher picked up a win. And horse number 6, SV Fancy Glide, owned by Rick C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 4 outings, 1 win, and 1/3. Last race to here at Watcher was 5th, place 4th. That is your field of 6, 2-year-old, Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. Field of 6, trotting fillies. $1,500 purse on the line. And we do want to thank Earl McKay, known as Son of the Bright One, on the bugle. Race number 10. Race 10. 2-year-olds on the trot. Filly division, field of 6. Track worker going to pick up that pylon over there in turn number 2. Oh, look at that. Gary Lyles, he was trying to pick it up. Thank you. Track worker picking up the pylon over in turn number 2. And post parade for race 10. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. It's your 2-year-old fillies on the trot. $1,500 purse on the line. Horse number 1, Miss Gets Her Way with Brandon Jensen. Post parade for the 10th. A lot of trotting girls this year in the 2-year-old trotters. Number 3 horse, Special Pie with Paul Hostetler. Number 2 horse is Chocolate Silk with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 5, Baton Last with Will Rowland. And the 6, SV Fancy Glide with Chad Spencer. Field of 6, 2-year-old trotting fillies. As around the far turn. For the start of our 10th race on our 12 race card, off stride is the 5, Baton Last, picking up speed, and here we go. top, and Trotter. Miss gets her way, getting out on top, showing the way. You got them 3 over for second, third, and fourth. Down into turn number 1. It's Miss gets her way, got on top. Racing second is Chocolate Silk. Racing in that third position is Special Pine. Now on the move to the outside is Recording Angel. Recording Angel up to take over. Fourth now, third now, second. And down the backside and going to go after your race leader as they head to the quarter pole. It's Miss Gets Her Way and Recording Angel. Recording Angel now clears on the front end going to the quarter. It's Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowland. 33 and 3 miss, 33 and 3. Off stride, Special Pine, past the quarter. And on top showing the way, it is Recording Angel. Racing second, Miss Gets Her Way. Racing third is Chocolate Silk. In fourth, Special Pine. Miss Gets Her Way off stride. As they make the way out, it's Recording Angel out on top, showing the way. Recording Angel now up to take over second. It is SV Fancy Glide. In third, Chocolate Silk. 106 and 2 best, 106 and 2. Recording Angel out on top. Racing second is SV Fancy Glide. In third is Chocolate Silk. Racing in fourth is Batting Last. In fifth is Miss Gets Her Way. And sixth is Special Pine. Down the backside for the final time, it's all Recording Angel taking them to the three-quarter pole. Recording Angel out on top at the three-quarter pole. 139, 139. Out on top showing the way, it is Recording Angel. Racing second is SV Fancy Glide. In third is Chocolate Silk. Racing fourth, Batting Last. In fifth, Miss Gets Her Way and a Special Pine. As they round the bar turn, it's all Recording Angel, the Metatron filly out on top. Gonna make it 2 in a row for Recording Angel. Second, SV Fancy Glide. Third, Chocolate Silk. Fourth, Batting Last. Fifth, Special Pine. And sixth, Miss Gets Her Way. 212, 1 fifth, 212 and 1 for the mile for Recording Angel. That'll be a new lifetime best, better than a 214 and 4 for Recording Angel. And Dwayne Rowland picking his 802nd career driving win. It was easy once he got the 800. Picking up 2 more. Quarter and 33 and 3. The half and 106 and 2. 3/4 and 139. The mile 212, 1 fifth for Recording Angel. Recording Angel picking up second lifetime win in 3 tries. Official results for the 10th race. Horse number 1, Miss Gets Her Way, was 6th. Horse number 2, Chocolate Silk, 3rd. Horse number 3, Special Pine, 5th. Horse number 4, Recording Angel, your winner. Horse number 5, Batting Last, 4th. And horse number 6, SV Fancy Glide, 2nd. Top down, 6, 3, 5, 1, 4, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 33 and 3. Half 106 and 2. 3/4 139. 212 and 1 fifth for Recording Angel. Owned, trained, and driven by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Sired by Metatron out of a Muscle Yankee mare. Breeder Dwayne Rowland. Yeah, that is a driving triple for Dwayne Rowland, picking up his 802nd career driving win. All right, up next going to be race number 11, Iowa registered 2-year-olds on the pace. And this is going to be your Colt division. Scratch the number 2, Ladies Moneymaker, Sick. And the number 7, Wind Up My Night, will be Jason Ludwig. So 1 scratch and a driver change in the 11th. Horse number 1, Strutting High, owned by John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, Adam Hauser drives. 3 outings with 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was second. Horse number 2, Ladies Moneymaker, is scratch 6. Horse number 3, Bet on Butch, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowlett. 4 outings with 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was 4. Horse number 4, Swift Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives. 2 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win, 206 4/5. Horse number 5, Hot Cam, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson drives. 3 outings with 1 win, 1 third. Last raced on June the 25th, did not finish. Horse number 6, Make Me a Legend, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 3 outings with last racing at Watch Here, finishing 6th. And horse number 7, Wind Up My Night, owned by Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Amos Hines trains, Jason Ludwig drives. 1 start. That start coming at Humboldt, finishing 4th. That is your field of 6 due to the scratch. So we will score 4 on the gate with 2 trailers. Your Iowa registered 2 years of age on the pace. Colton Gilding division. Yeah, I do want to thank Margaret Blassman, Tipton, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Margaret. Horseman, parade your horses for the 11th. Parade your horses for the 11th. And looking like track worker, a little starting gate operator. Lyle Miller picking up one of them pylons over in turns 1 and 2. Got himself a souvenir. He's going to return to sender, putting her back right where it belongs. Good job, Lyle. We get set to go with the 11th. The 11th race of the afternoon. Going to be making its way down in front of the grandstand. Do want to thank you for tuning in on our live stream. Johnny Miller out of Bushnell, Illinois with the production and camera. And a reminder, we'll be right back here at 12:30 tomorrow. 12 races with 3-year-olds On the card, post parade for the 11th. Horse number 1, Strutting High with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2 is Scratch, Ladies Moneymaker. Horse number 3, Bet on Butch with Will Rollett. Horse number 4, Swift Honor with Royal Rollett. Horse number 5, Hot Cam with Chad Svensson. Horse number 6, Make Me a Legend with James Gould. And the 7th, Wind Up My Night with Jason Ludwig. Field of 6 due to the scratch will score 4 on the gate with 2 trailers. Strutting High, Bet on Butch, Swift Honor, and Hot Cam off the starting gate. Make Me a Legend and Wind Up My Night out of that back tier. As they round the bar turn, make their way down for the start of our 11th race of the afternoon on our 12 race program here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. Watch your Iowa picking up speed. And here we go up at Payside. It's the 3-horse Bet on Butch getting out on top. And to the outside is Swift Honor. Swift Honor to the outside. And to the far outside, it is Chad Svensson with Hot Cam. Hot Cam drops in that 3 position, racing for Strutting High. Off a 2 down the backside. It is Will Rollett in command with Bet on Butch. Bet on Butch out on top. Racing second is Swift Honor. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, showing the way, it is Bet on Butch. 31 seconds, 31. Bet on Butch, your race leader, racing in that second spot is Swift Honor. In third is Hot Cam. Racing fourth is Strutting High. In that 5th position, it is James Gould with Make Me a Legend. And in 6th is Wind Up My Night. As they round the bar turn, make their way down and complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. Showing the way, it is Bet on Butch. Now first over, first up, it is Swift Honor up to battle. You've got a father-son duo going at it as they come to the half. 103. Swift Honor to the far outside. Also now up to fill the hole, it is Chad Svensson with Hot Cam. Hot Cam races third and fourth, Strutting High. Off a 2 down the backside. Bet on Butch. Swift Honor, you've got a horse race as they head to the 3/4 pole down the backside. Swift Honor by ahead now and starting to try to open up. Bet on Butch, you back to second. In third, Hot Cam fourth, Strutting High at the 3/4 pole. 133 and 3/5, 133 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it's Swift Honor. Racing second is Bet on Butch. In third is Hot Cam. Fourth, Strutting High. In 5th, Make Me a Legend. And 6th is Wind Up My Night. As they turn for home down the stretch, it is all Swift Honor. Swift Honor with Royal Rollett. Gonna pick up the win. Swift Honor. Second, Bet on Butch. Third, Hot Cam. Fourth, Strutting High. Fifth, we're going to Make Me a Legend. And 6th, Wind Up My Night. 203 and 3/5. 203 and 3 for the mile. Yeah, picking up the win, the number 4, Swift Honor, owned by Royal Barb, Rolling Grinnell, Iowa, trained and driven by Royal Roll, and that'll make 3 starts, 2 wins, 1 second for the Some Star Somewhere out of a Lexington Legend mare, breeder Lorndale Yoder, Swift Honor, 203 and 3/5, Shattered a 206 and 4. Fish results for the 11th. Horse number 1, Strutting High, was 4th. Horse number 2, Ladies Moneymaker, Scratch. Horse number 3, Bet on Butch, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Swift Honor, your winner. Horse number 5, Hot Cam, was 3rd. Horse number 6, Make Me a Legend, 5th. And horse number 7, Wind Up My Night, was 6th. Top down, 4, Scratch, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6 on the bottom. 203 and 3/5. Yeah, that'll bring us to our 12th and final race of the afternoon, race fans, as we get ready to go with our 12th race. There's going to be a field of 6. Number 2 horse, Top This, driven by Rob Anderson. Rob Anderson going to drive the number 2. Iowa Register, 2 years of age, Philly Pace. Horse number 1, Rockin' West, owned by Breadwinner Stables, Cologne, Illinois. Chad Svensson trains and drives 3 outings with 1/3. That third coming at Bloomfield. Horse number 2, Top This, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Rob Anderson doing the drive in 5 outings, 1 win, 1/3. Last scheduled race at Bloomfield was Scratch Sick. Horse number 3, She's Dancing, owned by John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, Adam Hauser doing the drive in 2 outings with 1/3. Last race that watch year was 4th. Horse number 4, Western Chippy. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Been out 3 times. 1 win, 1 second. Last race to watch year was 5th. Horse number 5, Flirting with Jimmy. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Will Rowland. 3 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And horse number 6, Sweetest Honor. Owned by Royal and Barb, Rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Royal Rowland. 1 start, finishing 2nd here at Watch Here. That is your field of 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace Philly division. And we do want to thank Beretta Whittington on the bugle for the call of race number 12. Kim, turn your airdrop on. Kim, turn your airdrop on. Kim Larson, turn your airdrop on. Post parade for the 12. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. West end, draw gate. Can somebody swing those gates shut down on the west end? Draw gate, swing those gates shut, please. And post parade for the 12. Horse number 1, Rockin' West with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Top This with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3, She's Dancing with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Western Chippy with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 5, Flirting with Jimmy with Will Rowland. And the 6, Sweetest Honor with Royal Rowland. Field of 6. Rockin' West, Top This, She's Dancing, Western Chippy, and Flirt with Jimmy. All off the gate. Sweetest Honor with Royal Roll will come out of that back tier. The 12th and final race of the afternoon. Flirt with Jimmy. Will roll it. Taking him to the gate. Starter is called for field of 6. Gates roll it. 2-year-old Payson Phillies. $1,500 purse on the line. Who is it going to be? Somebody's going to be cheering downstairs. They want some part of that pick 5. Said 10 people still alive is what I think Gene said. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 12. Off stride, the number 1, Rockin' West, and picking up speed. And here we go up and Payson. It's the 4 Western Chippy down to the inside. Is Top This. Top This down to the inside and to the outside. Now on the move to the outside is Flirt with Jimmy. Flirt with Jimmy, and now out on the front it is Western Chippy. Western Chippy, you still got him 3 over off and 2 down the backside. 3 over down the backside it is Rob Anderson with Top This. Top This getting out on top. Now to the outside is Flirting with Jimmy. Flirting with Jimmy, you got a horse race as they go to the quarter pole. At the quarter. 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Quick opening tempo. It is Top This out on top. Racing second is Flirt with Jimmy. Racing in that third position is Dwayne Rowland with Western Chippy. Racing in that fourth position is Sweetest Honor. In fifth is She's Dancing, and 6, Rockin' West. As they make their way down, cleat the first half of the mile out on the front end. Showing the way. It's the 2, Top This with Rob Anderson. 101 and 1/5, 101 and 1. Quick fractions. Out there, they went 30 and 31 second split. Now Western Chippy. Western Chippy up to take over the top spot. Racing second is Top This. In third is Flirting with Jimmy. Now to the outside is Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor now up to battle for that third spot. Racing fifth, it is She's Dancing. And in sixth is Rockin' West at the 3/4 pole. 133. Out on top, showing the way. It's Dwayne Rowland with Western Chippy. Racing second is Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor up into second. Racing third is Top This. In fourth is Flirting with Jimmy. In fifth, She's Dancing. As they turn for home down the stretch, you've got a horse race, Western Chippy, and to the outside is Sweetest Honor. Brothers going at it. Who's it going to be? It's going to be the 4, Western Chippy with Dwayne Rowland second. Sweetest Honor third. Top this. 2:06 and 4/5. 2:06 and 4 for the mile for Western Chippy. That is a grand slam for Dwayne Rowland. 4 driving wins on our 12 race program here this afternoon. Once he got to 800, that is 8:03 for Dwayne Rowland. $31.25 going to be paid out on the pick 5. We do have some winners. And official results for the 12th. Horse number 1, Rockin' West 6. Horse number 2, Top This 3rd. Horse number 3, She's Dancing 5th. Horse number 4, Western Chippy, your winner. Horse number 5, Flirt with Jimmy, was 4th. And horse number 6, Sweetest Honor, was 2nd. Top down, 6, 3, 5, 1, 4, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 1. A half and 101 and 1. 3/4, 133. Mile 2:06 and 4/5 for Western Chippy. Second win in 4 tries for Western Chippy. Western trademark out of a Cam Best mare. And do thank for each and every one of you tuning in, and we'll go ahead and sign off at this time. We do want to thank you for tuning in to Iowa Harness Horses Association 12 races. We'll be back with you tomorrow, 12 races, 12:30 post time with 3-year-olds right here for Iowa Harness Racing, Keokuk County Fairgrounds in Watch Your Iowa. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your afternoon.